You a vlogger, facing over. You a queen, wanna less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka the only Miss Focal in this YouTube streets. Okay, let me not be so aggressive. How are you doing, Shibobo? If it's the first time joining me, I must do a little welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. And do not forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. We are not that professional here. So you better be someone that is ready to have fun, a good time. You know, just subscribe. Join the Ninja Nation. But anyway, just before we get into this video, let's go ahead and check this ad. Now ninjas, I come back, but I do not come back empty-handed. I have a plug for you guys. Are you looking for furniture? Or better yet, are you looking for a piece of art? Look no further because Disoscam is here for you. Disoscam is a company that specializes in high quality upholstery services, transforming furniture into pieces of art. Now, what sets them apart is their dual commitment to excellence in craftsmanship and a strong sense of social responsibility. They are proud to support local economies by sourcing materials from nearby suppliers, contributing to the growth and sustainability of the communities they operate in. Now, it doesn't matter if you are in Gauteng, if you are in Cape Town, they will make sure that the pieces actually get to you. So I will have some numbers here, or their numbers and their contact details. If you're looking for great quality furniture, make sure that you actually do contact them. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, again, thank you so much to Disoscam for sponsoring us. Obviously, as you guys saw, it is a company that deals with furniture art pieces. The pieces are absolutely gorgeous, and if you do want one, you know, you can contact them. Their numbers are obviously, you know, in the clip that I just rolled, and you can ask for more designs, or you can send them designs that you want them to create for you, and they'll be able to do that for you. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're in Gauteng or if you're in Cape Town. They do have different places where they are operating, okay? So make sure that you do the things. I mean, of course, if you are in need, or you are in need of a furniture upgrade, okay? So yeah, I don't know if I said it, but again, thank you so much, Disoscam, for sponsoring this video. Now, Shibubu, let's go ahead and talk about this change that I just saw, and I was like, Because at first, I was like, what exactly what is going on here? I literally thought Mbal was about to give us advice on men. And I was like, girl, I don't think, you know, I think you and I, maybe we may not be the best people, but she actually just wanted to share. And yeah, let me go ahead and roll this clip, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary. Shock, okay?
Good evening, y'all. So I'm getting ready for bed. I just had a final thought, right? I've heard that saying that after God, after God fear men, right? And I just thought, not all men are bad. I think men are great, right? But some of them are problematic. So I say this because I am in bed, and tomorrow I go to court to prove that I was married to him traditionally. To prove. That's insane. But yeah, after God fear some men. Good night.
after God fear men, I'd like, listen, if we start saying some men, that's where we're gonna go wrong. Okay, after God, you fear men. Okay, you take 99% to fear men. That is after God. So this is what happens. You fear God. After God, you use 99% to fear men. The 1%, you use it to fear those who do not fear men. Like, Bon, that's what you do. Because, okay, let's go ahead and just, dive a bit into this. Let me dissect it a little bit. For some of you guys that have not been following, maybe you're a new ninja, who knows? And the channels you've been watching, they've just not been giving you, concentrated tea. You get? But anyway, Enhle Mbal is still married to a man that goes by the name of Black Coffee. The famous DJ, the world international DJ, okay? Now, Black Coffee is would say vastly wealthy, okay? Mostly compared to us, majority of the people here in this country. Like, that man is wealthy, okay? So yeah, he has made a lot of money, which obviously that is great for him. He is working. I think that one other thing that for me has always been so impressive is the fact that obviously you guys know that he does not use both hands. He uses one. He did mention that he was involved in a car accident when he was younger. He wasn't in the car, if I remember well. A car actually came in, drove into the crowd. He was there, so Chende went down. So I do stand to be corrected, but I think that's the story that he gave. Now, obviously, being in a society where at most times, you will see that people that live with disabilities, you might find that they don't quite believe in themselves as much, So I think him being so successful and being where he is, still with his, limited abilities in a way, I think is very inspirable. As parents, I think, as guardians maybe of children that may have some limitations, I think he's a great example. You can use him to be like, look at him, he still made it. He made it big. He made it even bigger than DJs that use two hands. You get? So no matter where you want to go, you can still go, you can still do it, you can still be the best, even though you have got some limitations. Now, I honestly love it for him, and I love that aspect about him. His success quietly teaches people that do not just think that because somebody maybe has got some limitations, then, they are limited. They are not. So, it's a great example at that. However, here a great example as a husband. That nigga cheated like nobody's business, allegedly. That man was the Macheatzo of the Macheatzos. Okay, there have been allegations of even kids that were fathered by him out of his marriage. Okay, nigga being married. Okay, we saw them wedding pictures. Okay, so it comes a time where, they are now going through a divorce, him and Enhle Mbal. And it does seem like, this has gone ugly. Now, there is a time that I remember Enhle Mbal actually talking about, well, mind you, Enhle Mbal is actually an actress. She's a good actress. Yeah, she's a good actress, yeah, she is. She's a good actress. However, when she was married to this nigga, when they were still together, active in marriage, allegations have come out that he did not want her to take roles where she would kiss somebody on screen. So what does that do? Of course, that already puts her at a disadvantage. Producers are not going to want to touch somebody that comes with so much, terms and conditions. I mean, Baba, if others are kissing on screen, Jay better kiss. Jay must kiss as well here. You understand? So job opportunities obviously were going to be a bit tight. And I feel like in this industry, they will punish you. they literally will punish you by not giving you roles that maybe don't even require kissing, but they're like, who do you think you are, you know? And they will end up like giving it to other people, obviously. So her career, I feel like, yes, it definitely went from to shiku a bit, you know, especially at the time that she was married. There was a time that, you know, she was like a homemaker, in my personal opinion. I'm not saying that she was you know, just sitting home and doing nothing, but what I'm saying is that it did seem like her acting career had to take a step back for her family. If I'm not too mistaken, there were times where she was traveling with her husband, you know, as he was making waves and building this empire that he has today. Now this nigga is out here, I guess, claiming that they were not married traditionally. So this is the assumptions that I'm having right now. I'm assuming that they did get married white wedding, but maybe they did not sign. Because if you did not sign, but you got married white wedding, do they consider it, guys? If you didn't sign, because that one is not a traditional. So when they talk about customary marriage and whatever, they're talking about, like, I think the actual, like, the paying of the lobola, the things that are done traditionally. So you go pay the lobola, and if you go pay the lobola and there was no other thing that was signed, darling, that is in community of property, and this girl deserves all those millions, half of it. It has been alleged that his net worth, like, okay, let me not say because I don't want to get sued, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So she would get a lot of money, like a lot of millions, okay? If obviously she can go to court and prove that they were married traditionally, and maybe there was no other thing that was signed, like a prenup or stuff like that, then she is definitely getting half of it. And what would be the reason why they would have to go to court in order for them to actually see whether, if or not, they are married traditionally or not, if it is not actually the case? Because marriage is marriage. If you're going through a divorce, you're going through a divorce. But if you're married customary, and lobola was paid, and there was no prenup signed, he's not getting out of this. Like, he is not. So let me give you guys an advice right now. I don't know when it comes to like other cultures, but from how it was done with me, I was married into a Zulu family, so there was a letter that was written. That letter actually stipulated how much exactly was put out, you know, all that information. So they write it down, and pictures, you know, obviously we had pictures that I've taken down because nigga were you know, that's proof of celebration, you know. So you better have that picture. You better take a picture of that letter. If you can, get the original, take it to the police station, get it certified, and keep the copy. If it's a matter of maybe the family is like, we want to keep the original, I don't know for what reason, but make sure that you keep that ish safe. If you have to also scan it, upload it on some Google Drive, and put it in a folder just in case. Because these niggas be out here trying it all, okay? So I'm really rooting for Enhle Mbal. I hope that she goes there, she wins, and she gets all those half a millions or whatever. You understand? Half of the millions, yeah. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah. All that money, she deserves, I personally believe she deserves it. A billion times. I believe she deserves it, Shem. That girl has gone through a lot. She deserves half of all that shmoney, okay? The only beef that I have with Enhle Mbal is 1, 2. But the other one I'm kind of letting go. There was a time that she promised us a press release. She never came back with that, but girl, we'll let it slide. It's okay. You know, I'm sure you're still just stressed. After the divorce is done, maybe you will be able to come out and tell us everything. Who knows? Maybe you can even come to hell and back, because, child, you look like you've gone to hell and back. But anyway, the part that I don't quite understand about her is that I feel like Enhle Mbal is the one person that is in the perfect position to can actually teach young girls to not give up on their careers or slow their careers so much or compromise their careers for a nigga. I really honestly do. Because I feel like she did. And it did not pan out well for her. I personally believe that Enhle Mbal would have been so far, guys, in her with her acting. She's good. Like, she is good. She is gorgeous. She has the look. You understand? Like, I feel like at this point, she probably would have been in that international level as an actress, wherein she was gonna be in these movies and making waves. But there's a time where she wasn't really doing much, in my personal opinion. Like, even if she was doing, I won't lie and say that I saw. So, maybe I do stand to be corrected when it comes to that. However, if you're already limited to say that, you can't kiss on screen, a lot of roles are basically just shifted, because even producers will be scared to, hire you. If you're gonna have to sign and say that I will not kiss on screen, what happens if they are writing and then there has to be a kissing scene? Then how are you going to navigate that? So I feel like they'd be also scared to just hire you, especially for, like, series. For movies, okay, because the script is written, the script is like kind of like ended. But when it comes to series, I think it's something completely different. So I wish that she would actually, like, be that person that actually speaks to young girls to say, please don't do this, please, you can do that, please don't do that, focus on your career. Let me tell you something, guys. Now, I don't think I'll ever trust a man that would actually come to me and say, Owamie, you can stop working. You can promise me 150,000 rand salary if I stopped working, and I will still not take it. At most times, those people do not have great plans for you. They honestly don't. Men know that if they feed you, then they have the ability to starve you. And during divorce, they will go under the lowest. They will look for an ocean, the deepest ocean, and still dig deeper than that. They will go so low that you will stand and be like, what? And it's very difficult to go against a man that has money when you don't. Legally, it's very, 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 very difficult. Because he can literally stall everything around, to a point where even if you had hired a lawyer, your lawyers will run around in circles up until you can't afford them anymore and they have to go. Now you've lost money in lawyer fees. Now you don't have a lawyer. Now he has a shark of a lawyer, because guess what? Honey, he can afford it. So if your husband is saying that, hey, I'm going to be giving you 150,000 rands every month, you need to leave your job. Okay. Create a position for me. Whichever business you're in, open a business. I should be employed there. So if you decide that you want to divorce me, I shall take you to the CCMA if you fire me from that job, honey, okay? Because anybody got time to play with nobody. It's 2024. 2025 is almost here. So, I mean, when did this divorce thing start? Guys, that divorce, I don't know when they started filing, but within the separation, I do remember when I reported on this, I was still in Free State. It's been years, and they are still here. And now she has to go to court and prove that she was married to this man. But with men matter. But anyway, girl, Wumandla, I do stand with you. I hope that you're gonna go there and win. And I do hope that you are going to get all those millions, because you do deserve, in my personal opinion, all the struggles you've gone through, and all the alleged children that were fathered in your marriage and everything. You deserve those millions, baby girl. You deserve them so that you can rest your mind a little bit, take vacation for a year, then come back to work full force. Hey, who knows? Maybe let me not give you ideas for free. But anyway, I do hope that she's going to win. We're not going to talk about a lot of other stuff, because today we are just here to support Enhle Mbal. Girl, you better win, okay? You better win. And I think for me, the other thing again before I leave is that this is not a secret. I am not a fan of black coffee. not because I'm a fan of Enhle Mbal, but because of like how he has handled the situation. There are certain things that he has done that I was just like, no, sir. No, 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 no. Things that he has written on Twitter, things that he has, like, I just feel like some of the things are very much unnecessary, you know. But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Because child, oh girl, today, as you guys are watching, because this was uploaded last night, I'm recording this the night before so that you guys will get this since you guys are also forcing me. I'm kidding, you're not forcing me, but I really want to be back here, you know. But anyway, just do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Because yeah, it's going down. Kushubile ziyaporoma, and it's good. I feel it's good. I do honestly believe she should go ahead and fight for her rights. So yeah, you know, again, before I leave, shout out to Disoscam for sponsoring this video. Go and get yourself some furniture pieces, darling. Okay. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.